Understanding qualifying income, activities eligible for 0% corporate tax rate for free zone persons. The UAE's corporate tax law offers a 0% corporate tax rate to businesses operating within the free zones, provided they meet certain criteria. One key condition for a business to benefit from this 0% tax rate is that it must generate qualifying income. This article will explore the types of income that qualify for this preferential tax rate, specifically income derived from transactions with non-free zone persons in respect of certain qualifying activities. 1. What is qualifying income? Qualifying income refers to the income generated by a business that is eligible for the 0% corporate tax rate under the UAE's corporate tax law. For businesses in free zones, income derived from activities that fall within the category of qualifying activities is considered qualifying income. However, when it comes to income derived from transactions with non-free zone persons, i.e., entities that are not based in the free zones, this income can only be considered qualifying income if it is associated with one of the qualifying activities as outlined in the Ministerial Decision No. 139 of 2023. This means that businesses engaging in activities with non-free zone persons must ensure that these activities fall within the acceptable categories of qualifying activities in order for the income to benefit from the 0% corporate tax rate. 2. Qualifying activities for non-free zone transactions. The Ministerial Decision No. 139 of 2023 defines the specific activities that qualify for the 0% corporate tax rate when transacted with non-free zone persons. These activities are primarily focused on businesses that provide significant value through production, management, and services, among others. Below are the key qualifying activities for which income can be derived from transactions with non-free zone persons. A. Manufacturing of goods or materials. Income derived from the manufacturing of goods or materials is considered qualifying income if it involves the transformation of raw materials into finished products. This includes businesses that produce items for sale, as well as those involved in the creation of goods that will be sold or resold. B. Processing of goods or materials. Similarly, income derived from the processing of goods or materials is also classified as qualifying income. This refers to activities where raw materials or semi-finished products are altered or transformed into a different form or product for further use, resale, or distribution. C. Holding of shares and other securities. Income derived from the holding of shares and other securities qualifies as qualifying income under certain conditions. This includes income generated through the investment and management of shares, bonds, or other securities. The income from these holdings can be in the form of dividends, capital gains, or interest. D. Ownership, management, and operation of ships. Businesses involved in the ownership, management, and operation of ships can generate qualifying income from their transactions with non-free zone persons. This includes businesses that own or operate ships, whether for domestic or international trade, as long as these activities align with the regulations set by the UAE. E. Reinsurance services. Income derived from providing reinsurance services which are subject to the regulatory oversight of the relevant competent authority in the UAE also qualifies as qualifying income. Reinsurance involves insurance companies insuring other insurance companies to mitigate risk, and such activities are integral to the insurance sector. F. Fund management services. Fund management services, when provided under the regulatory oversight of the relevant UAE authority, are considered qualifying activities. This refers to the management of investment funds, where businesses manage the investment portfolios of clients, typically institutional or high-net-worth individuals, to generate returns. G. Wealth and investment management services. Similarly, Businesses offering wealth and investment management services under the regulatory oversight of the UAE's relevant authority will have income from these activities categorized as qualifying income. These services typically include portfolio management, estate planning, and other financial services aimed at growing and protecting clients' wealth. H. Headquarter services to related parties. Income derived from providing headquarter services to related parties such as business management, strategic planning, and administrative support qualifies as qualifying income. The service provider must meet the necessary substance requirements and comply with the relevant regulations regarding such services. I. Treasury and financing services to related parties. Treasury and financing services provided to related parties are also considered qualifying activities. These services typically include lending, capital raising, cash management, and other financial services provided to affiliated or subsidiary entities. J's. Financing and leasing of aircraft. Income derived from the financing and leasing of aircraft, including their engines and rotable components, qualifies as qualifying income. This includes the leasing of aircraft or related equipment to other businesses, including airlines or other entities requiring such assets. K. Distribution of goods or materials in or from a designated zone. If a business is involved in the distribution of goods or materials within or from a designated zone, an area within the UAE designated for tax benefits, and if those goods or materials are resold or processed for further sale or resale, income from such activities is considered qualifying income. The goods can also be altered or processed for the purpose of resale or other commercial activities. L. Logistics services. Businesses providing logistics services such as transportation, warehousing, and supply chain management can also derive qualifying income. These services facilitate the movement of goods and materials, both within and outside the UAE, and are essential to international trade and commerce. M. Ancillary activities. Finally, ancillary activities that support or serve as a necessary complement to the above qualifying activities may also generate qualifying income. These are activities that do not function independently but serve to support the main business operations, ensuring the seamless functioning of the qualifying activities. 3. The importance of compliance. For businesses to qualify for the 0% corporate tax rate, it is essential that the income derived from transactions with non-free zone persons is linked to qualifying activities. The Ministerial Decision Number 139 of 2023 provides the detailed list of activities and their corresponding tax treatment, and businesses must adhere to these rules to ensure they meet the requirements for qualifying income. It is also important for businesses to ensure they comply with the de minimis requirements and the substance requirements to avoid falling into non-qualifying categories. Maintaining the required level of operational substance in the UAE, including physical presence, employees, and decision-making capabilities, is crucial for businesses seeking to take advantage of the 0% corporate tax rate.